First Women of Kern is an exhibition of women who changed local history. Let's check it out.
Poncho Barnes Estate, the Kern County Library, Texas Women's University, Women's Club of Bakersfield, Camille Gavin, Katerina Gucher, Peggy Lanier, the Tracy Ranch, Dee Slade, and the Adobe Crow Museum, Lori Ware of the Kern County Museum, and the Violet Wong family. Thanks to all of you. I'm going to turn this over to Chris because he's really the person who did the work on this. So, and he's going to then introduce our program.
This is actually an idea I've had for years that I've wanted to do. I tried to realize it over at my former place of employment. It just didn't come together. It's just amazing what you can do with an idea and help. So that was very big. We really started working hard on this in December, the beginning of December. We met weekly to get updates. We used Blackboard to collaborate, and each student was given a date range to research. And I'll have a couple of them just briefly talk about their area, but it was really great. Really great experience. I'm amazed at what they were able to accomplish here. So it's a very awesome. So Andrea Anderson, she wasn't here today, but she says that she said the fun part was researching these women and finding out about their lives and how they lived and stood out in different time periods. We all started out with a handful of people to look into and ended up with 68 women. That's how many we have. And we could probably have gone farther, that's the thing, and I'm always worried about who do we leave out, so it could always be expanded. She said we found so many stories about women as leaders and women in education and science and medicine. I think that says something about all women, not just the ones in the gallery today. Strong and confident women were not the exception in any time period. They were everywhere, and they were everywhere and are everywhere, doing so many important things. And it's really exciting to let more people know about some of the stories here today. So that really sums up what we try to accomplish here. So, Dana, can you just tell what area you had and maybe just a quick insight?
I'll say first I want to say this is again. Ben, I worked on the last exhibit we put on with the archives and what they're about. This time we're dealing with, of course, women. The experiences have been just so wonderful for me, the opportunities I have and the skills that I've learned. And every time you start a new project, you find out you have to learn new skills. And this one was a whole new thing compared to the last one. And so, and this time also I worked with volunteers and working with others and finding out just, what little you can do by yourself and how much having extra hands and extra people to work and read and do just was really, really wonderful. And it turned out just fantastic. I'm very, very happy with what we've done. My part is the 19th century and talking about the women, of course, the pioneer women, pioneer families, and I'm not entirely sure what you're looking for.
That's fine. And Shannon had a different time period.
I had 1900 to 1920, so I got to cover women's suffrage, which was pretty cool, and got to go to the Women's Club in Bakersfield and talk to some of the members and get a lot of information from them. And then I also started getting into some of the, just think it's neat that women, and they were given a hard time. The women that showed up to volunteer during World War II, they all knew how to fly before they even came here.
Really? Wow.
And whereas a lot of times the men, when they were applying to the military, had no aviation experience, but yet they, they were allowed to get,
maybe.
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting.